Well, it seems like the RAF is after us. We got an aircraft buzzing about. Come on, guys, dive. Where is it anyway? There it is. It is a Blenheim or something like that. It carries bombs either way. Oh, there it is. Please bugger off. Please. Please, thank you. No bombs. Thank you, no bombs. Now, are you gonna maneuver kill yourself into the ocean?
1, 0 Meter.
It'd be nice if you did. It
Dieselmaschinen stopp. Kleine Fahrt voraus.
would be very nice if you did, but I very much doubt you will also. Because you don't have something to attack, so you're probably just gonna fly off in the direction. We are currently located here between Ireland and the rest of England, or Great Britain, or whatever you want to call it. The English Isle, that's what I'm going to call it. And we can receive a report that there's a convoy possibly leaving on the 20th, which is still 19 days away, so we may not be still in the area by the time this convoy even departs, never mind even makes it. Although by the time it makes it, we might be back in the area. I don't know how long it would take for them to make it there. But it's coming from Freetown, and the convoy route that they're on goes this way, goes up this way, and then in there to Liverpool, which is where we're by. So we're hoping a lot of the convoys coming from this way and all that, they all come up and over and down that way into Liverpool. And a whole lot of them go in here. There is a route, which I shall show off. The England Halifax OA has either goes in there or into Southland or something. Romansk, England, that route. And then QPRA. Yeah, but that's the routes for the convoys. And we're on a route, it's just, there's no route. There's no convoy here yet. Potentially we might find something, if not after a little bit I'll take us back out into southwest approaches, where we did sink a ship last time. And apparently there's a convoy around BF-44 that some U-boats have been attacking. That might be a convoy coming up there. And our base has changed from Williamshaven to Lorient. So that's nice. It means we don't have to go all the way around England or do a channel run in order to make it back home for more fuel. Because we're closing in on 50% fuel. So fairly soon we might have to RTB to a base and refuel and reload. Not, or even potentially end the patrol. I'm not sure though. So I will keep us hunting, and I will bring you back either with more ships, or if we're forced to return to a base in order just to fuel up. So I shall see you then. Well, we've come across a new target. We've got a ship, and we don't need maps. We can put that down. No, not other. We need to go to freighters. I think that's a Hog Island, maybe? It's not large. It's not a comet. You know that much. It's a British flag. Looks like it's got derricks on the front side of the infrastructure. It's only got one mast. It's a Grainville. Got the derricks. Right there, there's a derrick right there. And there's a derrick right there. So it is at about 3.75. Five mass height 25.5 puts it at around 2,700 for range. Speed may not be completely accurate because we are still slightly moving, doing 2 knots. Like 120 though, so we can, although we can't really use any of these. So that was 24 seconds. 24, length of 120. Means a speed of just over 9.5 knots. That's 9.5 there. Is that all locked in? Because I'm not sure about the speed, I will give him 2. Given that it only really needs 1. Angle on bow. Let's say about there. This is max speed 11. It's possible he's doing 9.5, no, 10. He's about 80 right there. So 2, 1 will go to the bow mast. 2, 2 will go for right there. Now let's see how good we were. The ALB might have been off. And this definitely Grainsville. Looks like she's carrying boxes. Lots of boxes. So this ship might have qualified. And I've lost the torpedoes. Good job, me. We were doing the regular campaign where in order to progress you had to do all the objectives and all that. There they are. One of them is war supplies, and for that you have to sink specific ships that carry war supplies. So that one might have qualified for that. I don't know what exactly quantifies that, but who knows. Let's speed it up that way we're not sitting here for a couple minutes waiting for these torpedoes to come in. And they might actually be dead on. Range or something is off.
Torpedo is a dot, sir.
Really? Well, alright then.
Blow all ballast.
It just hit and dud.
Half speed ahead.
And there it is detonating underneath the water. Gunners! Give him what's for. Give him what's for, gunners.
Running on both diesels. Making 4 knots in this weather.
Just high. I will, however, set our course
Neuer Kurs 1, 2, 8
No.
Grad.
I
Ruder,
wanted to turn
7
it slightly.
Grad Steuerbord. Ruder 9 Grad Steuerbord.
That was a hit. Where are you aiming? You were aiming for... Oh, aim for waterline. I want to put holes in her and start sinking her. Well, that was a nice old hit. Good job on that shot. Yeah, so I'm not entirely sure what was wrong with that solution. It may have been speed, it could have been range, could have been AOB. Anything really. There's a fire. That's always good. Oh, that shot was wide. Now her searchlight's gone out. Fire's probably already claimed it since it was the same section. You guys are really not aiming for the waterline. You really aren't. Let's... Nope, her searchlight's back. There it is.
Rudder 0 degrees to starboard.
Just over again. And how will this one be? That one is... It's a hit. That's something at least, comparatively to what your last shots were. It's a hit. And the fire's out. Nope, there it is. It's still burning. Listen, now's not the time for a warning shot. Aim for the water line.
Rudder 1 degrees to port.
Close in a little bit because it looks like she's turning away. There we go. That was a nice old hit. That's what we're looking for. Good job, guys. That one almost took off her mast. Or at least one of them.
Rudder 0 degrees to port.
That one did hit her mast. That's one stunk mast. Actually, I want to look and see. And the Grainsville's got those masts, and it's got that bridge, and it's got cranes. And it was a correct identification, just was off on for speed. I guess maybe it was because we were still moving when we took the speed reading and the range reading. So both of those could have been faulty, due to our speed factoring in. This causing her to move faster. Ooh, she's got a fire brewing up front. Real big fire. Big old cloud of smoke coming off the front of her now. Another nice old hit. And another nice old fire. This time on her stern. And that's practically the searchlight hit dead on. You actually see the smoke because of the searchlight. Because it's black, and it is black, and there is a... Don't know if you can see that in the recording, but there is a bar there. What is that bar? And why is there a bar? It looks like a window. You know, I'm not sure.
9 degrees to port.
I don't know. Some kind of lens flare effect from the searchlight? At least what it's supposed to be? But I'm not looking through a lens. No, I don't know. All I know is that we're getting some good hits on her. And she's on fire in multiple locations.
Full speed ahead.
Crank it up a little bit. And we need to reload. So we have one torpedo in reserve in the front. Still have all the torpedoes from the stern.
Rudder 0 degrees to port.
Close in. That shell might have actually potentially damaged her propeller, considering how close that came. And that's her stern hit. Yes, yes, I get it. We see you with the searchlight. Or you see us. Either way, I see that. You can turn it off now. Please. Either one way or another, the searchlight will turn off. Either you'll turn it off or you'll think it'll turn off. Saving. Thank you, autosaves. Thank you. That is really helpful. Or waterline damage. It looks like she's slowing down. Either that or we're going much faster than her now. No, it looks like she's slowing down. Don't really see a wake. And from what I can see, because it is dark out, there's smokes. That smoke seems to be going more or less up.
Slow speed ahead.
We can slow it on down now, which should help accuracy. And somehow that was a hit. Don't know how, but okay. Yeah, I don't think she's moving. No, she's not moving. Or she's moving extremely slowly. Yeah, she's moving very slowly. Nowhere near the same speed she was doing earlier. Her propeller is still going and all that, so it isn't because the propeller's been knocked out. Soon nobody will be able to see anybody. I don't even know where that shot went. See, she's created a smoke screen now. So I have no idea. So my gunners at least can't actually see her. Is she listing to starboard? I think she is, very slightly. Yeah, she is very slightly listing to starboard. Although they can see her again now, so now they're putting effective rounds in. And there's another fire. So many fires.
Minimum speed ahead.
Come on, guys. Keep going.
All
Or is she
stop.
sunk? She sunk? No, she's not sunk, but she's also not on our map anymore. Do we have another ship? Yep, 3 ships. Okay, so she did sink. We just don't have a notice saying that she's sunk. Well then, one more ship sunk
Minimum
for a
speed
tally.
ahead.
2 torpedoes wasted, though. That would have been nice to not have wasted those torpedoes.
Yes, sir.
Let's get
Man
the
on
guys
deck.
up the deck gun.
Yes, sir. Secure the deck. Torpedo missed, sir.
Thank you, Captain Obvious. So, we will reload these 2 tubes. And I'll keep us going and hunting because you never know. We might run into something else nice and juicy.
Plotting course. Returning
And if
to
we do,
course.
I
Plotting
shall bring you back
course.
then.
Plotting course. Prepare for course change.
So, I shall see you then.